Let's get it. Just a quick daily message. There's going to be a real shift coming sooner than later. The Mayan calendar is going to have its New Year's day out of time. And the symbol for that next year is going to be, it's really profound for this time. I'm going to share it with you real quick. It is the red moon. And the red moon is all about remembrance. Remembering. It deals with cosmic waters, which means this remembrance is going to be more of a higher self, what you're here to do, remembering all kinds of shit. You may be already experiencing this with your dream state. And remember, just quickly, that the dream state speaks to you in symbols. So, you got to really kind of pick it apart. And that is how your subconscious is speaking to you. And that is the go-to for everything. Answers to your questions, any kind of guidance. It's not going to lie to you, is what I'm saying. And during this remembrance for the next year, because we're already in the energy, it's like a carryover energy. This remembrance is going to bring you a lot of clarity. And it's during these transits that we're having now that a lot of people are giving up old habits. I'm one of those people. We are not immune to being human and making mistakes and living day to day, not having problems, anxieties, things we have to work on within ourselves, right? But this is on a mass level. And it's really an exciting time. It really just depends on your perspective of it all. Now, will this shift or this change or this remembrance be an easy thing? I'm not going to be the one to lie to you. Not at all. It's going to take a bit of fortitude. It's going to take a bit of willpower, courage to step into this, because this is part of what this big divide is right now. And the divide is not based on gender, race, none of that superficial stuff that they have us paying attention to. It's a divide of authenticity versus the ego. Who you really are versus who you think you are. This character that we built up, this persona that we built up. Is it necessary? Absolutely. Because this is how we function in the normal world, as it is your reality. But the thing is, it's only about 7 to 10% of really who you are. And I know a lot of you are going to resonate with that, especially if you've been doing your self evaluation, if that makes sense. So you're doing the work, straight up doing the work. And at this time, there's been a bit of I don't want to say a lull or a pause, but a time of reflection. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. Thank you for Saturn retrograde. Because we're talking about our disciplines now. Maintaining clarity now. Really getting our head out of our ASS and focusing in on what really is important. We're in a school. This is learning. And this is going to be a very big time. The coming year of learning. It's part of this new chapter. And the new chapter is, I really recommend writing. And writing in a very creative way. And we're going to pull from the art therapy deck as well as Fancies and Santa Muerte, of course. But this is a quick message for today. I'm going to get one for fancy. I'm going to get two for fancy right now. But really, your discipline, curbing yourself, certain things, without really denying yourself the pleasures of life. Here it is, the strength card. See what I'm talking about? But this is more than just having strength and willpower. This is a Leo card. And the heart, the things that you love. This is about shedding old labels. So if you look there by his leg, you know, and all around him, he's shedding old labels. He's pushing beyond the boundaries of who and what he really is, he or she. And then look at that, the Wheel of Fortune. This is what's going to turn the wheel, bring the changes, bring in the, you know, anything that deals with what you consider abundance. Not just financially, definitely spiritually, mentally, emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Now to clarify those, give me one for the strength. There it is again, temperance. Give me one for the Wheel of Fortune. 5 of Wands. Now the 5 of Wands is your confirmation. Your confirmation will be, as you go through these changes, you're going to have opposition. You're going to have people that don't agree. This is you deciding to let go of something that has been a part of maybe your belief system, that a shared belief. You know, some sort of cohabitation in some sort of way with others. You may be leaving the church, you know what I'm saying, kind of thing. I find a lot of people who are gifted and are in these kind of organizations and groups tend to suppress these gifts that they have naturally in order to blend in. Well, this is now the time where your authenticity must show. And you're going to have that kind of opposition, that pushback. You're going to have people come and say that you're not in the right. You know what I'm saying? It's not about right or wrong. It's about doing what's good for your soul right about now. And the Temperance card is, there's so much to this right now because of what's here. Maintaining balance. You know, there needs to be a time for rest as well as a time for action. There needs to be that logical mind evened out with the, you know, your intuition, things of that nature. But really, it's a balancing act. It's like walking a very thin line right about now. And for the art therapy card today, we have card number 40, Intention Collage. Get to know your desires and set intentions, which is really right where we need to be. Writing, journaling, keeping track of your thoughts and your ideas and your desires. It's an hour commitment, but you know, you freak it how you want to. Even the materials here. Collect magazine clippings that represent things and states of being you want to call into your life, turning it into your senses, tuning into your senses. Glue the clippings into the paper if desired. Use a paintbrush to seal them with, you know, like glue, shit like that. Place your collage somewhere you will see it. So this is how you're going to train your subconscious mind. The more you see it, even if you're not looking directly at it, it's in the room, your subconscious mind is going to pick it up because it's in the vicinity. And this is why it's always important to fill your environment with things that represent you, or, you know, even the things that you're not good at that you love, because that's where you're going to find your true power, honestly. Accepting that fact that maybe you're not good at it, but you love it. It's still, there's a reason for that kind of a draw. You know what I'm saying? There's something in it for you. And final word of advice, anything in the blind spot we'll take a look at. Yep, the dream state, the blue knight. Also your intuition. The logical mind, the ego, the conscious mind is as some of the greats used to call, like Brother Panic, the player hater. Things don't always need to make sense. Is really the message here. All things are possible. What dreams may come. And also, this is where you're going to be getting a lot of those hints, those downloads, those messages is in the dream state. So like taking naps is really good now. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you can get a time to just recharge and relax. Daydreaming, visualization and meditation. And 10 of Cups, yeah. Give me one more for that. There it is. Taking that logical mind out of the equation. 10 of Cups is, in the reverse, is more of a completion of a cycle. That came out yesterday. And what else? Yeah, the choices. Because this is time to make a choice. Maybe you have made it already, maybe you haven't. But this is lining up everything, because this 10 of Cups, you know, it feels like what used to really make you happy no longer does. Maybe as the illusion of the world and the things that we've been programmed to believe no longer holds sway. So as you start to figure this out, what really brings you happiness is really what this is asking. And it's not asking you to think of it in a logical way, in a strategic way. How's it going to happen once I figure all this out and make this decision? So let's just say if you want to move, or let's just say transition from one place to another in whatever way that relates to you. This is not going to help you. It's got to be in the dream state. It's got to be in the realm of possibility, okay? So that's the message for today.